Hello everyone and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. I'm excited to say that we are getting back into The Warning today. Last week I went to their concert in Brixton at the O2 Academy. It was sensational. I've got my little badge. I had the best time. I made a whole video on it. If you haven't checked that out already, I'll put a link in the comments for that. I had the best time. It was an amazing show. I'm a big fan now. And I was from the first time I heard them, to be honest, but like going and seeing them live took it to another level. And yeah, rock and roll is living and breathing, people, and I'm very excited about it. And in general, it's kind of The Warning, amongst a few other bands recently, have really inspired me to like listen to a lot more rock music, because I think for a good decade or so I've been exploring many other different genres. I grew up in rock and roll. That's kind of my base, and it's time to come home, you know what I mean? So thank you, The Warning, for getting me back to my roots a little bit. It feels good. It feels nostalgic, you know? Let's get straight into this. Breathe. Could somebody put a translation of what she said there in the comments, please? I tried putting the subtitles on, but it was in Spanish again, and my Spanish is not great. Lo siento, soy inglés. I speak the tiniest bit, like me gustaría una Fanta limonada, and not a great deal else. So I'd love to know what she said there, because there was a lot of emotion in it. Wow. And that's what you gotta love about these guys, is that like I think what grabs people about The Warning is there are many bands now that are very much manufactured, and it's always been the way, but like they play and play and play loads and loads of gigs, and it kind of becomes mechanical and somewhat forced emotion, you know, because it can be a case of going through the motions, or just a sense of kind of jadedness. Jadedness is a word, but it's so nice and refreshing to see artists on stage putting their heart and soul into their music, all their emotion, and actually letting themselves be overcome with emotion is it's just a really wonderful thing to see. And I think it kind of stems from this whole like family unit they have, and the support they have for each other. And that I've said before in previous reactions how it's so beautiful that that their sisters, and then their parents are involved, that their sound engineer, the producer, the tour management, everybody is involved as part of the family, as this kind of unit. But I also feel that extends to the fans as well, and it's sort of becoming a fan of The Warning. And I felt this at the concert. There is this big family kind of feeling to it, not just in that everybody's all ages. There are kids there, there are parents there, there are teenagers there, there are elderly people there. Everybody's there. There's that, but there's also this kind of sense of togetherness through The Warning. And I think that's what allows them to be so vulnerable and open and honest and authentic on stage. Whereas I think a lot of other artists are in a situation where, sure, they love their fans, but like, do they really trust their fans like that? Like, that's an incredible amount of trust in a crowd of people, to open up your soul, sing something that you've written from the heart, that means a lot to you, and then to let yourself be overcome with emotion, and not just a calculated, graceful single tear, but to actually sob. You know what I mean? Like, I think that that's something really, really special, and I think it invites the viewer to sort of cry with her, to feel with her, and that's the beauty of being open. It's scary being open. It's dangerous being open sometimes, you know, to the wrong people. You're leaving yourself vulnerable. But if you have the strength to be vulnerable and open, and kind of and have the trust with who you're being vulnerable and open to, it can do an incredible amount of good. And I think a lot of people of all different ages and backgrounds or whatever will have watched this video, and I think this video will have done them a lot of good. Not just the beauty of the song, the lyrics, the gorgeous arrangement of it, the composition and performance. It's the delivery. It's the true, honest, beautiful delivery of it that's so special. And I think, I don't think I need to do any kind of like musical breakdown of this song. I think it's, I think that the delivery of it kind of, it shines so beautifully. And I think it's something, these lyrics are, I think it's something I need to listen to a few times to fully get a grip of what the whole concept is. And I don't want to sit here and kind of just take guesses at it. I want to kind of go through it a few times. You know, so I think I'm just going to kind of let this one just sit with me for a little while, rather than try and do any kind of analysis, and just yeah, just enjoy it for what it is, because yeah. Yeah, I think that was just really, really beautiful, and I can see why so many people have been requesting it, and it was also requested over Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much for that. If you enjoy my reactions, hit the subscribe button. I've got lots more of the warning coming out if you're enjoying the warning content, and also have all kinds of other stuff. If you want early access to reactions, we have a membership. Keep saying I have a membership. I have a membership, and it's $5 a month, and you can get early access. You can also get sort of behind the scenes kind of vlog footage on there as well of my kind of journey as a traveling musician, and my journey as a reactor. And if you'd like to make a request, I also have a Buy Me a Coffee, and anything at all is greatly appreciated. I will send you a personal video message back on that. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and thank you so much, yeah, for watching this with me, and enjoying this kind of beautiful moment. Beautiful song, amazing concert, beautiful band. As always, guys, take care, peace and love.